So I'm sure the majority of you out there love shooting guns. You like your first-person shooters, right? Well, I've got a first-person shooter for you that some of you are going to like and some of you are going to hate. This is a very, I think, going to be a very divisive game. This is PowerWash Simulator. What is this game? It is my first-person shooter of the year, I think, so far. You guys like cleaning stuff? Are you into not living in a pigsty? Are you into finding a house that is like completely covered in disgusting stuff and cleaning it out? Are you guys into that at all? Do you get satisfaction out of like doing this? Like, look at this. Oh man, look at all that grime and disgustingness. Look at this. You get anything out of this? Because I'm telling you, I do. I really do. I really like this game. I gotta tell you guys, man, you get so many different like little areas to clean, and it's just I don't know what it is. It is so nice to kind of just sit here and spray the side of the house and get this thing clean. So as you can see in the top left corner, there is a I don't know what you want to call it, a percentage gauge, a progress gauge. It keeps track of how much you've done. We're at 63%. At any point you can hit tab and see all the dirt that you got left to clean up here. Shines just like this every now and then. And you can hit escape and check out your tablet, and your tablet is going to let you know what you have cleaned and what you still have to clean. So as you can see here, we still got quite a bit to go. As you finish pieces, you earn money, and you can use that money to buy stuff for your guns and get new guns, which is cool. So for example, with E, you could go to PowerWash. You can see this is the Prime Vista 1500. That's the one you start out with. And then you have the Urban X U2, which is what we're using right now. It's the medium duty. But at any point, you can go back to your tablet. You can hit this little button here, go to the shop, check out your power washers, everything else. Buy a heavy duty one. We're going to get the professional duty one hopefully soon. But you see, we got to save $5,000 to get that one. You got to save $2,000 to get the heavy duty, and you got to earn 40 stars. You earn your stars by cleaning. You can see up here in the top right that we actually have 28 stars, and we got to get these better guns here, guys. Because if you don't, you're going to sit here, and it is just going to feel monotonous and tedious. Trying to, fix everything, or to clean everything, rather. So, yeah, for all of these also, you could buy modifications. You could buy different looks for them. I've been trying to save my money and not buy any of this stuff, because even though it looks cool, it's like, I'd rather get the really powerful, spray washers. But you can buy new jumpsuit, gloves. You can buy the attachments that go on to your washers, new nozzles and that kind of thing. So if you're into that, you can buy cleaning liquids. Cleaning liquids are kind of like a power-up for your power washer. So these cleaning liquids will clean certain things. So if you have a lot of metal to clean, you buy one of these, you pop it on, and you're going to clean metal a lot quicker. This game you could also play co-op if you want. I have not played it co-op yet. I'd like to. But I'm not so sure that I could find someone to play this with me co-op. So that's gonna be something I'll have to see if I can actually find any friends who would want to play a cleaning game co-op. That might be a challenge. Because I have a few friends. I'm sure everyone does. You guys got some friends who are just like kind of slobby, right? I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but I do like a clean room. I like stuff organized. And luckily I don't have OCD. I know some people out there, this game is probably going to play hell for those people who have OCD. And I feel bad for those people for sure. I do want to show you the little bit of artwork I did over here. Oh, if I can make this jump. There we go. Check it out. GRC. Love that you can like just draw into stuff and make little designs if you want. Let's check out some of the nozzles here. So you got the red one. It just shoots a streamline like that. You got the yellow one, which gives you a wider spray. And then green, which gives you even wider. White, which gives you even wider. But the more wide they get, the less power you get behind them. So you're going to be able to spray more area, but you see, like, it takes a while to get these brown pieces off. See that? In fact, I don't even know if they're moving. But if we go back to one of these here, look at that. It takes that brown right off of there. I have found, for me, pro tip, that the yellow one is like a good mix between having a little bit of a wide stream, but also being able to get a lot of that grime and stuff off of there. Here, we got chimney top is one of its only things. This is one of the other things I really like about this game here, is that when you're spraying something, it'll give you, for that item, its own progress bar up in the top left there. So in addition to saying 67% clean, that's the total job. You can see that, oh, we're cleaning the chimney right now, and you can see the chimney, you can see that progress bar actually go down as we clean it. But we got the chimney top here. The chimney top doesn't have as much coverage, so we're going to try to get that one done. I want to show you guys what happens when you actually fully clean something. So we're going to get that completely clean. The other thing I want to know, too, is, like, what were these people doing with this house to get it this disgusting, right? We're going to go into a new one so I can kind of show you that, what it looks to start a new one, because it's kind of intimidating to see all the stuff you have to do. But I just wonder what these people are doing with these places, you know? There's no fall damage either, which we'll demonstrate in just a moment here. All right, so we got to crouch. We got to get up in there with our spray nozzle. And you'll find that a lot of times you don't have to get every speck of grime off of what you're cleaning. A lot of times you just have to get most of it. There it is. It chimmed. Every time it chimes, it chimes. Every time it chimes, it shows you how much money you've earned in the top right there under how many stars you've earned so far. So far, we've earned 3-star rating. We're going to go for 5 on just about everything in this game because I'm just having a ball with it. And this is the ultimate podcast game, man. This is the ultimate, like, put a movie or podcast on in the background and kind of, like, halfway pay attention to both, you know what I mean, and just zone out. Love that. As a dad of a 2-year-old, I love that. I will say that for sure. But you earn that money. Of course, you can go in here. You could see how much money you earn for these things, too. So, like, we cleaned 2 of the doors. They gave us $10 for that. Here, let's show a little bit of the fall damage. Oop, we're good. Everything's cool. Still got to get the rest of that chimney, though. So you can see, like, yeah, the front of this house is looking pretty good because that is what we've done so far. I love that I'm able to go into the menu and shop and change things up without leaving the level I'm in. One of the other things I also love is the fact that I can go in here, see the ones that I currently have in progress, because if I finish, or rather, if I want to leave that one partly done, if I unlock one, because every now and then, when you're when you're cleaning something, someone will text you and be like, hey, I have this other job for you. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to go clean the skate park. So let's start that job. So you could have like 3, 4, 5 jobs going at once. If you get tired of cleaning at one, you could jump to another one. And I really enjoy that. Look at this disgusting place. Look at this. Ugh. Disgusting. We are going to do this first, though. I read that this is actually an achievement to spray this ball out of here. Spoiler, I suppose. Oh, it didn't get out. Gotta go back one way. Get some. Ah! There we go. We got it out. Did I get that? That count as an achievement? Yes, there it was. Watermelon shot. Is that what it was called? It popped up. Yep, watermelon shot. Popped up for just a moment there. Accidentally read that one while I was like reading news, and it popped up on like, oh, here are the PowerWash achievements, and I was like, oh, and I was just kind of skimming through them, and I saw that one. But here we go. See, we are now cleaning the skate park, and you can see here we're still at 0%. We've got a lot to do in this one. So this is where you're going to find out if this is a game for you or not. This game, ultimately for you, is you're either going to find this to be a lot of fun and just something that you can, you know, chip away at every time you want to kind of just sit back, relax, and not think too much. This is definitely not a thinking game. Or you're going to sit here and be like, oh my god, this game is tedious AF. I can't deal with this. All it is just cleaning a bunch of crap, and I feel like I cleaned all of this ramp, and there's like a smidgen of the progress bar that I can't find. By the way, you can rotate the nozzle too. So if you want to go left to right, you can do that. If you want to go do better up and down, you can do that, which is a nice feature. So I don't know much about the history of this game. I've heard different podcasts talk about this game and say that they were having fun with it, they dig it. But this was just recently put onto Game Pass, and I said, you know what, I've heard people talk about it. I'm going to give it a shot, and let's see what happens. And the rest is history, man. I really, really dig this game. I know that the simulator games have been sort of kind of overplayed the last few years, right? Everybody's got a simulator game. Goat Simulator, House Simulator, Showering with My Dad Simulator. There's all kinds. But this is a legit game. This is legit, like, a great, like, halfway in between real simulation and just, like, kind of more arcadey, silly fun. Like, obviously, the real part of it is, like, okay, I got to spend all this time power washing, but the other part of it is who made this place look this way? Who shit all over the skate park? That's the mystery that we're trying to solve here. Who rubbed feces everywhere? Was it those Satan kids again? With their damn skateboards and their whatevers? Alright, we're going to try to clean one full thing here before we leave the skate park. And I'm going to show you some of the other things you could do in this game too before we leave you, because I think you kind of get what this game is all about. Another pro tip I like to do if you're aiming to make a little progress and just get a little bit of money in your account, because you only get money when you finish objects. I always start at the corners here. See, or the seams, I guess you would call it. You start at the seams, and you can see, okay, the seams are clean. Now I just got to focus on what's inside here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on what's inside here. Clean this up here. Clean it up. Looking good. Clean it up. Come on, baby. See, now you see that progress bar? It's going down. It's going down. And this ultimately is like what you live for here. It's just this sound of like jing. That nice chime. And, of course, making everything look beautiful and clean is also a perk. Alright, we're getting close here. Watching that progress bar go down. You gotta really watch, too. Like I said, you gotta hit tab every now and then, because sometimes you're not gonna see that dirt. And it'll help reveal little orange spots that are left you may not have seen before. There we go! Yes! We got the chime. And how much did we get for that? I didn't see. That was 25 bucks. This might actually be a good spot to make a lot of money quick if we want to get that next gun. All right, if you go back to career mode and head to main menu, you can see in career mode some of the completed ones. These are the ones I really like, are actually the vehicle ones. I wish there were more of them. The very first one you get to do is your cleaning van. You finish your cleaning van, then you get to actually go on real missions. Then you get to clean your dirt bike. You can do a golf cart. Really fun. And you can actually hit play on these, and you could see how you cleaned it when you went through. You could watch your character go through in sort of like a time-lapse motion and see how you cleaned it, which is pretty silly and pretty fun. But of course, despite that stuff that's in career mode, there's also special mode. So I've already gone into special, and I did the Mars rover, which I thought was a lot of fun. Like I said, it's another vehicle, so that's pretty cool. But there's other special ones too, like a gnome fountain, or the mini golf course, or a locomotive. There's a challenge mode, which I actually haven't even jumped into yet. But in challenge mode, you could do the vehicles again, but it actually challenges you to use less water, like be most efficient with water, and time too. If you just have like a great, the best nozzle in the game, you can go through these and probably blow through the time challenges, no problem. But they do have challenges in case you're looking for something that's a little bit more difficult, But yeah, let's see. What else do we got here? We're doing the skate park. We're doing the detached house. I still got a bungalow to do. We now have the shoe house. Let's check out the shoe house. I'm just interested to see what this looks like, honestly. It's definitely a shoe. Oh, Mother Hubbard? Is that what it is? No, you lived in the cupboard, right? Hey, we got a gnome. Get out of here, dude. Boot wall. Wow. It is a legit shoe that we have to clean. Almost looks like a hobbit would live in here, so I guess like I understand why the gnome would be there. But yeah, I love the fact that at any point I can jump back to in progress and I can go right back to the house. It loads right up and it saves your position where you left off, and you can just double back here or there. That was actually one thing I really liked about the menu system when they told me, hey, my golf cart's really dirty. I was like, oh, I can go earn like a quick $100 from this one and come back and put that towards my gun, you know? So I like that they put that feature in there because I think that's super helpful. But hey, I think that's the game. That's PowerWash Simulator. Like I said, you're either going to love this or hate this. I love this, and I think it's great. I think it's a great little time waster. And it's a lot of fun just to get all these things clean, you know? Look at that. I think it's got some range, actually. Do a little jump shot there. But there you go, everybody. Hey, like I said, this is free on Game Pass to check out. I believe it is also on Steam and other consoles as well. I'm not sure what the price is because I'm playing it on Game Pass, so... but I can't imagine it's too expensive. I don't think this is a full-fledged $60 game or anything like that. But if this looks interesting to you, I recommend checking it out because it is a lot of fun. But hey, everybody, thanks for watching. See you all in the next one.